Live, the news you count on. NBC2 News at 11.
We haven't seen a fire of this magnitude at this property since 2020.
But it's definitely not the first. This is the 23rd time San Carlos Park firefighters battled flames at MW Horticulture. Crews are going on hour 36 for this latest fire, and it is getting expensive. So far, more than 9.8 million gallons of water has been used to fight those flames, and that is only expected to increase. Thanks for counting on NBC2. I'm Kyla Gaylor.
And I'm Peter Bush. So who's paying to fight this fire in South Lee County? NBC2's Gage Goulding is investigating for us tonight.
Yeah, Peter, Kyla, and that number is just going to keep going up to the tune of about 400,000 gallons for every single hour, and this is still very active. Let's see if we can zoom in. We just saw an excavator start heading into the pits, the burning pits, and you can see it kind of making its way. It's not facing us, so the headlights are pointing away from us, and this is just the activity we've been seeing. It's not just your standard firefighting and water. It's excavators to move this mulch around, and as we take a look even farther in, you can see the soft amber glow. That's fire. It's burning right now, and it's going to continue to burn. This is one of the biggest fires that San Carlos Fire District has responded to here since the year 2020. The fight to put out this blaze has surpassed yet another milestone, 36 hours of around-the-clock work. Meanwhile, another landmark is near. Firefighters have pumped 9.8 million gallons of water into the mulch pit. By the end of this newscast, that number will surpass 10 million.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of water.
The battle is just at the start. There are fires in the interior of this property that no fire truck can possibly reach.
That's why 40 firefighters have been here fighting this fire and will be throughout the night.
We hope 24 hours, but we could be here for a week.
So who's fronting the bill for all this water and work? The company that's violating fire code, or you, the taxpayer?
I would like to see that bill,
When it comes to firefighters on the front line, San Carlos Park will charge the company.
Because they're in code violation, we do operate for 1 hour, and then after that they are billed for our man hours out here.
That total amount won't be known until they clear out, which could take days. Other mutual aid departments will make the decision to bill MW on their own.
They should definitely be able to pay something at least.
When it comes to the 9.8 million gallons of water, well, that's still up in the air. All the water is coming from hydrant service by Lee County Utilities. At one point, fire crews were using so much water, they say the county asked them to scale back to avoid running the supply dry. If you use that much, your bill would top $64,000. A county spokesperson is looking into who's paying up for the H2O.
I'm sure they've got insurance. Their insurance should pay for it.
This is just one of the nearly 24 times firefighters have been called out here this year. In fact, just last Monday, crews were called out for a not-so-serious fire. Now, Peter, Kyla, I'm a numbers guy, so let's talk numbers. Since the year 2017, San Carlos Fire has responded to this exact plant 131 times, many of those going right on to the taxpayers' tab. I'm reporting live in San Carlos Park tonight. Gage Goulding, NBC2.
131 times. Wow, that really puts it into perspective, Gage. Thank you. And many of you have asked, can MW Horticulture be shut down? We asked the county and the state. Turns out the site shouldn't be operating at all. The state denied registration for both the site in North Fort Myers and the one on Thomas Road where the fire is burning. That was all back in December of 2020. But the DEP says the owners ignored that ruling and continued to operate. Now the two are headed to civil court. San Carlos Fire also sent a stop work order. That was last Wednesday. This means they can't take in any new material, but they can process what's already on their property. The fire department's order will stay in place for at least 2 weeks. Breaking it is a second-degree misdemeanor.